Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Gudeman, Strat-O-Matic, 1969 replay. We're doing it. Yes, we are. And we have game one of the doubleheader between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. I whipped this up pretty quickly this morning in order to get this game on time, and we're still going to be a couple minutes late. We're waiting for the tweet. I'll be providing the lineups, but first I'm going to need to get some coffee and do another thing, and I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. And that time I'll be providing you with the opening lineups, even though you can read them. And these are the first place Atlanta Braves Giants holding their own 2.5 games behind. So let me get my coffee going. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Good morning, Kathy Harden. I hope you're doing well. I just got the score sheet whipped up in no time this morning. Just in time. I just poured my first cup of the morning, and there's nothing like your first cup, Kathy Arden. And I am going to step outside for about 2 or 3 minutes, and when I come back, I'm doing okay, Kathy. Doing okay. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're well. Oh, that's good coffee. Whoa! Excuse me. I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes with the lineups and the first pitch, everybody. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Oh. Whew. Boy. Oh. 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 Hey, I'm back. I'm back, everybody. Thank you, I am back, and we're ready. The Atlanta Braves, again, with a 2.5 game lead over the Giants in the West. In the East, Phillies in last place, Braves in second place. Phillies in last place, 27 behind the amazing Pirates. This is the first game of a doubleheader, July 31, 1969. The tweet should be up. And it is. It's timed. And the tweet is good. And let's go through our lineups here. Leading off for the Braves will be Felipe Alou in center field. Tony Gonzalez bats second in left field. Hank Aaron in right. Orlando Cepeda at first. Cletus Boyer at third. Felix Mian bats sixth at second base. Tillman catching. Gil Garrido, the shortstop, and the pitcher is Ray Jarvis, a right-hander. For the Phillies, it's Tony Taylor leading off at second base, Larry Heisel in center, Dick Allen at first, Johnny Callison in right, Darren Johnson in left, Rick Joseph at third, batting seventh at shortstop, Don Money, Mike Ryan back in the lineup and catching, batting eighth, and Lowell Palmer with an ERA of, in real world, of 5.20 is the starter. And the Phillies take the field. Lowell Palmer on the mound. And Harden wants the Braves. I want the Phillies because I want the Giants to be competitive in the West. No hard feelings. And Felipe Alou is the first batter. Batting right-handed. Palmer is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's 4-7, and he walked him. And we're underway here at Connie Mack Stadium. A walk to Felipe Alou. Here comes Tony Gonzalez with Felipe on first and nobody out. The pitch from Palmer. 5-4. Fly ball center. Going back Heisel. And he makes the catch. Felipe holds at first, one down. And here's Hank Aaron. One out, Felipe on first, Aaron at the plate. Palmer from the stretch. And the pitch to Aaron. 6-5. He flies it to right. Under it is Callison. That's two away, and Felipe holds. 2 outs. And here's Orlando Cepeda. Cardi taking this first game off. We'll see if he plays in the second game. Lots of action here today on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Covering this doubleheader. Here's Lowell Palmer now. With 2 outs, Felipe on first. The pitch to Orlando. 2-7. And Orlando hits it in the gap. It's going to be extra bases. Felipe goes to third. It's a double for Cepeda. double off Palmer. It's second and third with 2 outs now, and Clete Boyer is the batter. Clutch situation. Palmer trying to get out of this. 2-12, hit by the pitch. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. The bases are loaded with Braves. Cletus is hit by the pitch. He's okay though. The trainer comes out, takes a look at him. He says he's okay, brushes him off. And now Felix Millan. With bases loaded, 2 outs here in the first. Palmer already in trouble. Here's the pitch to Millan. That's 3-11, and he flies it to right. And Callison makes the catch, and the side is retired. But he got in a jam there, Palmer. No runs. 1 hit, a walk, a hit by pitch. Did just a little bit about everything in that inning, Palmer. 3 left on. And after a half an inning of baseball, it's Atlanta nothing and Philly coming to bat. It's going to be Pat Jarvis on the mound for the Braves. Pat Jarvis. And leading it off will be Tony Taylor. For those of you who used to play APBA, or I never played APBA baseball, I never liked it. First of all, they didn't have the statistics on the cards for the players, and I thought that was bad. You knew nothing about, you know what I mean? I just thought that was bogus. But I understand some people are into it. Here's Tony Taylor to lead it off for the Phillies. Right-handed hitter, Jarvis on the mound. He's ready now. Here's the windup. The pitch to Taylor. 1-5. He grounds it to short. Garrido throws it to Cepeda. 1 down. For Larry Heisel. Just underway here in Philadelphia. This is the first of a doubleheader. The second game will be played at 3 p.m. I doubt earlier. I think I've been doing pretty well with this split schedule. Here's the pitch from Jarvis to Heisel. 3-8, and it's a base hit to left for Heisel. A clean single. Heisel on first. He's being held 1-12. And Dick Allen comes to the plate. That was a stretch. Here's the pitch to Dick Allen. 1-7. And it's hit well into the gap. It's a double by Dick Allen. This could score Heisel, you know. Heisel rounding third on a 1-7 double to center. Heisel 1-16. Felipe -1, 1-15. He's coming home, Heisel. Here's the throw from Felipe, and he's safe. And the Phillies take a 1-0 lead. Allen goes to third on the throw. That's a run batted in for Dick Allen. So Allen on third with 1 out for Johnny Callison. Boy, did he hit. That was a beautiful double by Allen. Here's Johnny Callison now, with Allen on third, one out. 2-2. He struck him out. 2 outs. For DJ Johnson. Allen on third, 2 down. The pitch to DJ. 2-8. He struck him out. So the side is retired with 2 consecutive strikeouts. There was 1 run for the Phillies in the bottom of the first on 2 hits. The single by Heisel, and then Allen knocks him home. And after 1, it's 1-0 Phils. We're heading to the top of the second here. Here comes Palmer now. Got into huge trouble. Had loaded the bases. Got out of it. He's got a 1-0 lead now. Bob Tillman will lead it off, the catcher. Here's Palmer now. The pitch to Tillman. Look at these home runs here on the left side. There's a single there. Here's the pitch, 4-8. And that is a line drive to third, caught by Joseph. 1 out. Here's Gil Garrido now. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch to Garrido. 5-8, grounds it to second. That's that's Taylor, a 3. Taylor, 7-3, and he throws him out. That's 2 away for Pat Jarvis, the pitcher. He's a 1 WR. Gigi has arrived. Good morning, sir. Great to see you. The pitch to Jarvis. 112, pops it up to second. Taylor makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Palmer. That's quite a turnaround from the first inning. And we're headed to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Phils. Here comes Jarvis. It'll be Joseph, Money, and Ryan for the Phils here in the bottom of the second. Rick Joseph leads it off. Ooh, and it's a beautiful morning for a friendly game of Strat-O-Matic. Okay, Jarvis is ready. Here's the windup. Pitch to Joseph. 5-11. There's a base hit to left. Off of Jarvis. Rick Joseph, leadoff single. Don Money, the batter now. Short lead by Joseph off first base. Nobody out. Jarvis from the stretch. And the pitch to Money. That's a 5-3. Grounds it back to Jarvis. He's a 3. 8-3. And he turns the double play. Jarvis with a very, very nice looking double play there. 2 outs and nobody on. And here comes the catcher, Mike Ryan. Jarvis winds on the pitch to Ryan. 5-9. Fly ball left. Gonzalez makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, none left. And after 2 at Connie Mack Stadium in Philadelphia, it's the Phillies 1, the Braves nothing. Those of you just joining us, like I said, Braves have a 2.5 game lead in the West. Giants on their tail. Phillies in last, 27 behind the first place Amazing Pirates in this 1969 replay. Felipe Alou leads it off for the Braves. He walked, was left on base in the first. Lowell Palmer on the mound. Retired the side in order in the second. Palmer winds, and the pitch to Felipe. 3-7, and there's a base hit for Felipe. Very clean single there by Felipe there to lead it off here at the top of the third. Felipe on first. Here's Tony Gonzalez. Aaron on deck. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. 5-9, and it's a grounder to short. This could be two. Money. 5, 3. No, he just goes to first, and Felipe advances to second base. So it's one out. Felipe in scoring position for Henry Aaron, future Hall of Famer. I think it's fair to say. Aaron flew to right. The pitch from Palmer. 2-6. It's hit deep by Aaron in the gap. That's a double by Aaron, and Felipe comes home. It's a tie ball game. Aaron timed that perfectly. It was a 2-6 double, sending home Felipe. It's a 1-1 ball game now. Aaron on second with one out. And Orlando comes to the plate. Yes, indeed. That's amazing. Here's Orlando Cepeda now. He doubled, left on base in the first. It's Aaron on second, one out. The pitch from Palmer. That's a 2-10. And it's hit deep by Orlando. Deep to left center. It's gone. A 2-run home run by Orlando Cepeda. And it's 3-1 Braves. My Lord. 2-10, clean as a baby's ass. I used to say that when I used to have expressions as a kid, you know, when I played Strat-O-Matic, and that was one of them. Clean as a baby's ass. Well, 3 runs for the Braves here in the third. They lead 3-1 now. Long home run by Orlando off Palmer. So it's 1 out, nobody on, and here comes Clete Boyer. It's been a while since Orlando sent one out. Okay, Palmer's ready now. Here's the pitch to Boyer. 6-8. And that is a double for Boyer. A 6-8 double. So Palmer in big trouble here. Boyer on second with 1 out. Here's Felix Millan. It's a good question, Gigi. I don't think so, but do a quick search. Let us know. I mean, I don't think so. Here's Felix Millan. 4-7. He walked him. Lowell Palmer in big trouble here. First and second with 1 out. And Bob Tillman comes to the plate. There's action already in the Phillies bullpen, my Lord. Oh, he did beat Bijan, okay. Bijan is very encyclopedic when it comes to sports. Al Raffo is warming for the Phillies. Here's Felix, here's Tillman now. First and second 1 out. Raffo warming. 3 runs in. Palmer, the pitch to Tillman. 6-11. And that is a, whoa, that is a base hit by Tillman, just barely. That's going to load the bases. Lord, with 1 out. I didn't know what kind of numbers Cepeda had. Lifetime. I don't know. I remember when he was the DH for the Red Sox. That was at the end of his career. Anyone remember that? Here's Gil Garrido. Bases loaded, 1 out. Palmer trying to get out of this. This is really a bad inning for Palmer. The pitch to Garrido. 1-7, and that is a fly ball to center for Heisel. It's going to be deep enough for Boyer to tag, and he does. So 2 outs, the 4th run of the inning comes in. Garrido gets a run batted in. It's 4-1 Braves. And the pitcher, Pat Jarvis, comes up. First and second, 2 outs. Three. He pops it up to short. And Money makes the catch. The inning is over. The Braves batted around. I don't know if you call that batted around if everyone came up, but they had 4 runs, 4 big runs here in the top of the 3rd on 5 hits, a walk, a 3-run home run by Orlando. And after 2.5, it's 4-1 Braves. Tough inning for Lowell Palmer. And they'll let him hit. It's early. And they're in last. So maybe he'll come out of it. Oh, yeah. He played DH for the Red Sox. I remember it. 73, I believe that was the first year of the DH, and he was on the Red Sox. People used to say, Mantle's last year was 68. Some people used to say he could have DH'd in 73. I bet you he could have. Don't know how well he would have done. Here's Lowell Palmer leading it off. Jarvis on the mound. Here's the pitch to Palmer. 5-4. Grounds it to third. Boyer throws him out. 1 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. Second game will be at 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. This is the first of a double. And from the looks of it, this might be a very, very long day for the Phillies. It's 1 out, nobody on. Tony Taylor comes up, grounded to short in the first. Here's Jarvis into the windup. Pitch to Taylor. 3-11. Grounds it to short. Garrido over to Orlando, 2 outs. Here comes Larry Heisel. Singled and scored in the first. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 3rd. Braves 4, Phillies 1. Jarvis, the pitch to Heisel. 2-5. Base hit by Heisel. His second single of the game. A 2-out single by Heisel being held. 1-12. And here comes Dick Allen, who doubled him home last time in the first. Doubled him home from first. Heisel, short lead off first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Allen. 3-8. Struck him out, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. after 3 very nice innings. It's 4-1 Atlanta. Very nice because you're here, we're here, and we're enjoying a ball game. Well, it's going to be the top of the order for the Braves in the top of the 4th. It's going to be Felipe. He walked and singled. Singled and scored. Lowell Palmer now, big test for him. He was allowed to hit in the 3rd. He allowed 4 runs in the 3rd. Raffo warming. Here's the pitch to Felipe now. 6-10. Fly ball left. DJ Johnson makes the catch, 1 down. So with Felipe retired, here's Tony Gonzalez. Gonzalez 0 for 2. Whew. Palmer, the pitch to Gonzalez. That's a 3-11. And now he's hit him. Palmer has gotten a warning here. That's the second hitter batter that he hits. One more, he's out. God, that's my own rule, folks. And then also, if there's one on each side, the 3rd one is thrown out. We don't stand for that shit. But Palmer, I don't think he meant it. So Gonzalez takes first with 1 out. We don't take hit by pitches lightly. Here comes Aaron now. 1 for 2, doubled and scored and knocked in a run. Palmer from the stretch, the pitch to Aaron. 2-9. And it's a grounder to second. Gonzalez goes to second on the play. Almost. 2 outs. Gonzalez in scoring position for Orlando. Orlando 2 for 2, doubled, and then the 2-run home run. Actually, it was a 3-run home run, wasn't it? Single, double. That doesn't make sense. That was a 3-run home run. No, it wasn't. Okay, here's Lowell Palmer now. Well, those are good numbers, sure. I bet you there's a lot of people who have numbers close to that who didn't make the Hall of Fame. I think Dick Allen is one of them. It's 2 outs, Gonzalez on second with Orlando at the plate. Here's the pitch from Palmer. 6-8. And that's a double down the line. That scores Gonzalez. That's the 3rd run batted in for Orlando today. And it's 5-1. Orlando on second, 2 down. Here comes Cletus Boyer. And the pitch to Boyer. 1-5. Struck him out, and the side is retired. That's the first strikeout by Lowell Palmer today. There was 1 run on a hit by pitch, a double, 1 left on. In the middle of the 4th, it's 5-1 Braves. Palmer's hit two hitters already. Oh, God. Here comes Jarvis now to face the Phillies. They're down by 4. Callison will lead it off. Callison struck out in the 1st inning. Oh, that's good coffee. Here's the pitch to Callison. 110. It's hit deep. Hit deep by Johnny to left. And Gonzalez watches it go over the fence. That makes it a 5-2 ball game. Johnny rips it out of here on a 110-11 gone. And it's been a while since Johnny's hit one out. A long home run by Callison. Gonzalez just turned his back and watched it fly. Well, actually, it was not Gonzalez, it was Aaron. I'm going to say that went to right. It's 5-2. Callison, long home run. Here's DJ now. DJ struck out. Pitch from Jarvis, 6-7. And that is a base hit for DJ. So a home run, now a single to DJ. And Rick Joseph comes to the plate. 5-2 Atlanta. Bottom of the fourth. Oh. Here's Jarvis, and the pitch to Rick Joseph. 5-4, grounded to third. Boyer, this could be two. And he boots it! Oh my! Cletus Boyer with the error. Oh my, that's rare. Shake it off, Cletus. Shake it off. So it's first and second, nobody out. Don Money, the batter. Money grounded into a double in the second. Here's the pitch from Jarvis. 6-7. And whoa, that's a base hit by Money. Johnson scores. Joseph goes to third. And that is a 5-3 ball game now. First and third. Mr. Perota's not here, but these will be earned. Joseph unearned on third. Money first and third. Still nobody out. Mike Ryan, the batter, and Palmer comes out on deck. Oh, Lord. Here's the pitch to Ryan. 3-4. He pops it up foul territory right behind the plate. Bob Tillman makes the catch. There's the first out of this ball game. This inning. I'm so sorry. It's early, folks. And here comes Palmer. He will hit. He only allowed one run last inning, right? Give him a chance. Palmer, right-handed hitter, first and third infield, double play depth. Here's the pitch from Jarvis. 4-4. Grounds it to short. This could be two. Garrido turns the double play. I'm sorry, he's a 3. It's a re-roll. I'm so sorry. It's early. 8-3. He turns the double play. So Palmer ends the inning with a double play, but 2 runs came in, both earned, on 3 hits. 1 left on. After 4, it's 5-3. Phillies back in this ball game. And here comes Lowell Palmer now. Top of the 5th. Here's Felix Millan to lead it off. Flew to right and walked. Palmer is ready. Here's the pitch to Felix. 2-9. Grounds it to third. Joseph over to Allen, 1 down. Here's Bob Tillman with 1 out. Mr. Perota is back. Johnson's run is unearned. Lord. Johnson's run is unearned. I just don't have the mind for this, but we're going to do it like that. He is our official scorekeeper. Thank you, sir. Unearned because it would have been first and second when inning ended. First. Okay. Oh, okay. That's just, it's too early for me to even try to figure that one out. But thank you, sir. Here's Bob Tillman, 1 for 2 today. Top of the 5th. Palmer, the pitch to Tillman. 4-8. There it is, Mr. Perota. Wow, that's amazing. Lines it to third, 2 outs. Isn't that something? He pops in here with that. That's awesome. I love it. 2 outs, nobody on. Gil Garrido, the batter. Very instructive, isn't he, folks? Steven Perota. Look at that. Here's the pitch to Garrido. 3-10. And he grounds it to third. The side is out. It's a 1-2-3 for Palmer. We've gone halfway unless we have extras or something else happens. It's 5-3 Braves. I don't know if the RBIs are right, but Mr. Perota sometimes lets me know about that. Here's Jarvis now. Top of the order for the Phillies, bottom of the 5th. Taylor will lead it off. Grounded to short twice today. Phillies down by 2. Jarvis winds and the pitch to Taylor. 3-11. And it's grounded to short. Money. Over to Allen, 1 down. I'm sorry. Garrido over to Cepeda, 1 down. Lord, it's early, huh? That's the 3rd ground out to short for Tony Taylor. 1 out, and here's Heisel. 2 for 2, 2 singles. Jarvis winds the pitch to Heisel. 6-6, and that is a line out to third, caught by Boyer, 2 outs. And Dick Allen is the batter. 1 for 2, doubled, a run home, Heisel, and struck out. The pitch from Jarvis. 5-7, struck him out. Second time he got Dick Allen on strikes, and his 1-2, I'm sorry, that's 3. And that's the 4th strikeout. A 1-2-3 for Jarvis. Both pitchers 1-2-3 innings here in the 5th. After 5-3 Atlanta. And you know what? I think it's time for me to refresh my coffee, and I don't think anyone's going to have a problem with that. It's going to be Pat Jarvis leading it off for the Braves. He's a 1 WR. 0 for 2 today. Okay, Jarvis in the batter's box. Lowell Palmer starting his 6th inning here. He's vulnerable. Here's the pitch to Jarvis. 5-9. Grounds it to short. Money. Uh-oh. He boots it. That's an error by Don Money. First error for the Phils today. Jarvis on first to lead it off. Here's Felipe now. Felipe walked, singled, and scored, flew to left. That's good coffee. From the stretch, Palmer, the pitch to Felipe. 3-2. Hit by the pitch. Third time he's out. That's it. You're out of here. That's like the only rule that I have made up for this game. I'm very serious about a hit by pitch. He's ejected. And fortunately, Al Raffo is available. Lord. Palmer pitched 5 innings. Seven hits. 2 walks. Struck out 1. You know, if Ron Hunt's playing, then you got to be very careful. So it's first and second with nobody out, and Al Raffo is the new pitcher. Some of you may disagree with that rule, but that's enough. Enough of that. Hit 3 batters. 3 strikes, you're out. Raffo, a right-hander, first and second, nobody out. And Tony Gonzalez is the batter. Here's the pitch. 6-8, and that's going to be a base hit. Jarvis scores. I assume it's unearned, sir. Does he get the run batted in? That will be unearned for Palmer. First and third, still nobody out. Thank you, Mr. Perota. Now here's Henry Aaron, first and third, still nobody out. Aaron 1 for 3. The pitch to Aaron. 1-7. Walked him. So it's first and bases loaded now. Nobody out. I guess, Mr. Perota, I don't have to worry about unearned runs until 2 outs now. I could be wrong. Here's Orlando Cepeda. 3 for 3 today. 2 doubles. You know, Razor, it's a good question. It's usually who I think is appropriate. If you look over here in the comments section, these are the folks who pitched in relief in the last game, and I always try to avoid using them again. Occasionally, I'll catch a glimpse of who might have been used when looking at the box score, and I'll use them. But generally, no, I use them as I see fit. Good question. First and bases loaded, still nobody out, and here's Orlando. Look at Orlando, 3 for 3 today, 3 runs batted in, 2-run blast, or 3-run blast, I think. I don't 2-run. Here's the pitch to Orlando. 2-6, hit deep by Orlando. That's his second home run of the ball game. A grand slam by Orlando Cepeda. Oh, Lord. This one off Raffo. A grand slam home run. I'm going to assume it's all earned, Mr. Perota. A grand slam by Cepeda. Look at that. 5 runs in. Seven runs batted in today. We'll wait for Mr. Perota. Well, we'll look for Mr. Perota. Clete Boyer is stepping in, and still nobody out. 5 runs, all 4 earned on slam. All 4 earned on slam. Earned only Jarvis run unearned, right? And that's what we have. So look at that. 5 runs in. It's 10-3 Atlanta. And here's Cletus Boyer. Still nobody out. And there's action in the Phillies bullpen again. Turk Farrell. A right-hander is warming up. Turk Farrell. Here's Cletus. Bases clear, no outs. And the pitch, 5-11. A base hit to left by Cletus. My Lord. What an inning. Cletus on first. And here's Felix. 0 for 2 with a walk. Raffo, the pitch to Mian. 3-6. And that's a base hit. How long do you let this guy go? My Lord. First and second, no outs. This is your last chance, sir. Bob Tillman. .411. Grounds it to short for the force. They finally got an out. It's first and third, 1 out. Infield is double play depth for Gil Garrido. Okay, Razor. Occasionally I will use, and that's a guideline. Razor, I just prefer to not use them back to back. If it's a World Series game, maybe I would. If it's a very, very important game, maybe I would. I do, but not as a general rule. First and third, 1 out. Double play depth. Garrido at the plate. 0 for 2, sacrifice fly. Pitch from Raffo. 6-10, grounds it to third. That's going to be another force. And a run will come in. Crazy, crazy inning. That's the 6th run. And Pat Jarvis, who started it all with the error. Now anything is unearned, of course. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. Steven Perota, our official scorer. Here's Jarvis, who reached on the error. Raffo. Trying to get out of this. Grounds it back to Raffo, and the side is retired. So 6 runs, and 1 of them was unearned. A grand slam home run by Orlando Cepeda, which is always... The last run is unearned. This is... Oh, yes. Thank you, sir. That actually, wait a minute. That goes on Raffo. Okay. We'll close out Palmer now. 4-5. Six earned runs. Wait a minute. Yeah, 6 earned runs. Oh, is it 7? Yes, 6 earned runs. Thank you, sir. Yes. Look at Raffo. 4 runs. 1 of them unearned in relief. Look at that. 3 earned. Right, that's exactly what I have. Thank you, sir. The official score of Mr. Perota. I'm going to do this half of the 6th, and then I'm going to take a little break because this is really Pat Jarvis now. Johnny Callison steps in. This has been this inning, 6 runs. And just an awful, awful inning. It's 11-3. 11-3 Atlanta. It has the makings of a very, very long day for Philadelphia. This is the first game of a double. Leading it off is Callison. Here's Jarvis. And the pitch. You're taking a break, Steven? Walked him. Is that what you're saying? Good for you. Here's Darren Johnson. 1 for 2 today. Jarvis from the stretch now. The pitch to DJ. 2-4. Grounds it back to Jarvis. He turns the double play. So it's 2 outs. Nobody on. And Rick Joseph is the batter. We hope there's no errors while Mr. Perota takes his break. Of course, he can also rule retroactively, as he has. Here's the pitch to Joseph, 6-8. It's a chopper to second. Mian. 1-1, he's out. And the side is retired. So no runs, a walk, none left. After 6, 11-3 Atlanta. Mr. Perota calling on Cepeda with 2 home runs, including a grand slam. I think you're right. I mean, Jarvis has pitched decently, but yeah, I think you're right. He's making a prediction. When we come back, it'll be Felipe leading it off for Atlanta against Al Raffo, who's given another chance here. What a dreadful relief stint thus far. He pitched 1 inning and allowed 3 earned runs, 4 total. What a situation. Folks, I'll be back in 3 to 5. I think it is safe, Mr. Perota. Look at that game for Cepeda. 4 for 4, 2 doubles and 2 home runs, including a grand slam, 7 runs batted in. Isn't that something? Wow. I'll be back 2 to 3 minutes for the conclusion, hopefully, of this ball game. Cepeda, Lord. That's something I have to do. I'll call tomorrow, and maybe I'll call today. I was just outside. It's warm out there already. It has the makings for a warm, very hot day today here in South Florida. We're heading to the top of the 7th. We're going to head here to the top of the 7th now. (11-3) Atlanta over Philadelphia. First game of a double. And leading it off for the Braves is Felipe. Al Raffo in his second inning of relief. His first was a disaster. Here's the pitch to Felipe. 3-7. Base hit for Felipe. Turk Farrell ready to come in as needed. Tony Gonzalez 1 for 3, hit by a pitch, scored twice. 4-3, grounds it to third. Joseph, he's a 4. He forces Felipe. 1 out. Gonzalez on first. And here's Hank Aaron. Aaron 1 for 3 with a walk. Scored twice. Orlando on deck. Raffo, the pitch to Aaron. 4-7, walked him. First and second with 1 out. And here's Orlando now. 4 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, a grand slam. 7 runs batted in. The pitch to Orlando. Whoa, 4-10, and that's a fly ball to center. Heisel makes the catch and the runners hold, and he's finally retired, Orlando. But got some wood on that pitch. 2 outs, and Cletus Boyer, the batter. 2 for 3, hit by a pitch. And the pitch to Boyer. 3-6, grounds it to second, and the side is retired. So Raffo, no runs, no hits, a walk, and 2 left on. It's the 7th inning stretch. I've got to make an appointment today with my cannabis doctor, Kathy, and I need to transfer it from Boca, which is way out of the way, to an area around here. It's a pain in the ass, but it's part of the regulation here on medical cannabis. Well, here comes Jarvis, who's allowed 3 runs in 6 innings, and Don Money will lead it off. I'll do it later. Today, I have a note. I had an alert on my calendar that came up, but now I have a little handwritten note to remind myself. Here's Money, bottom of the 7th. Jarvis, 1-9, hit deep. Oh my, by Money, and that's a double by Don Money. leadoff double off Jarvis. Here comes Ryan. There'll be a pinch hitter for Raffo, no doubt. The pitch to Ryan. 4-7. Fly ball center, 1 down. Raffo pitched 2. He allowed 5 hits. There was actually 1 hit that inning. He walked 2. No strikeouts. He allowed 3 earned. 4 total. Farrell will be the next pitcher. Let's see who's hitting. It's money on second, 1 out. The hitter, and they have an abysmal bench. Just abysmal. It's going to be John Briggs, a left-handed hitter. Briggs steps in. And Jarvis is ready. Here's the pitch to the pinch hitter, John Briggs. 1-9. Struck him out. That's the 5th strikeout for Jarvis today. 2 down. For Tony Taylor, 0 for 3, grounded to short each time. Garrido is ready at shortstop. Here's the pitch to Taylor. 5-8, and that is a double down the line for Taylor. That will score money. And that makes it an 11-4 ball game. 1 more, and Jarvis is gonna be removed. And Gary Niebauer is warming up in the bullpen. Gary Niebauer for the Braves would not be eligible for the save at this time. Here comes Larry Heisel now. 2 outs and Taylor on second. Here's the pitch from Jarvis. 5-5. Struck him out, and the side is retired. That's the 6th for Jarvis. But there was a run on 2 doubles. 1 left on after 7. It's 11-4. And the new pitcher for the Phillies, Turk Farrell. Top of the 8th. Felix will lead it off. Here's Farrell now. The pitch to Felix. It's a very messy game, Kathy. 4-4. Fly ball center. Heisel makes the catch. 1 down. Now Bob Tillman, 1 for 4 today. Six. Struck him out. 2 down for Gil Garrido. Jarvis comes out on deck. 1-7. Fly ball center. Heisel gloves it. A 1-2-3 for Turk Farrell. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Phil's down by 7. Jarvis vulnerable with any combination of 2 hits and or walks, with Niebauer warming, and Dick Allen leads it off. Allen doubled and struck out twice. 2-9. Struck him out again. And that's the 7th strikeout for Jarvis. 1 down. Here's Johnny Callison. Struck out, solo blast, and walked. Whew. Here's Jarvis, the windup. The pitch to Johnny Callison, 2-5, walked him. 1 more, he's out. Darren Johnson, the batter, 1 for 3. Jarvis may be getting tired. Here's the pitch to DJ. 6-11, struck him out. That's the 8th for Jarvis. Maybe he's not tired. Rick Joseph now. Joseph 1 for 3. And the pitch from Jarvis. 1-9. Struck him out. He struck out the side. Gets 9 now. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 left after 8. 11-4. Atlanta. And Turk Farrell to pitch to Atlanta. Top of the 9th. Here's Pat Jarvis hitting. He's got a clean endurance now. Jarvis 0 for 4, reached on an error and scored. And the pitch from Farrell. 3-6, grounds to short, 1 down. He's retired the first 4 batters he's faced in relief. Here's Felipe. Felipe 2 for 3, walked, hit by a pitch. That was the one that got Palmer ejected, his 3rd hit by pitch of the game. Here's Felipe now, 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch to Felipe. 3-6, pops it up to short. Money makes the catch, it's 2 down. For Tony Gonzalez, looks like everybody's made a contribution in this lineup for Atlanta. A meaningful contribution. And here's the pitch to Gonzalez. 5-4. Catcher X, Ryan, struck him out. So Turk Farrell pitches 2 perfect innings in relief for the Phillies. And here comes Jarvis to try to finish it up with a complete game win. And this, the first of a doubleheader. Second game coming at you, 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Money will lead it off. It'll be Money, then Ryan, and a pinch hitter here in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch to Money, 4-4. Grounds it to short. Garrido. 3-3. That's going to go through. 3rd hit from Money. 3 for 4 now. And here's Mike Ryan. 2-12, lines to 3rd, catching Money off the bag. Oh my. I don't know how you all score that. It really doesn't matter to me. 2-12, line out 3rd, Max. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. Nice play by, heads up play there by Boyer. And there'll be a hitter here for Turk Farrell, who pitched 2 perfect innings. Coming in to hit with 2 outs is Ron Stone. He's also a left-handed hitter. Ron Stone. That must not be a fun thing to do, to pinch hit with 2 outs, no one on, bottom of the 9th, down by 7. Okay, Jarvis gets the sign from Tillman. He's set into his windup. The pitch to Ron Stone. 4-7. Struck him out. And the ball game is over. What a way to finish it. His 10th strikeout, Jarvis. The final score, Atlanta 11, Philadelphia 4. In this, the first game of a doubleheader. The win goes to Jarvis. He went all the way, pitched 9 innings. Allowed 10 hits. He walked 2, struck out 10, and allowed 3 earned runs. The loss goes to Palmer. The final line, Atlanta, 11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. Philadelphia, 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. I believe those errors are right. There's 1, and there's... Where's that frickin' error? There it is. And the star of the game is Orlando Cepeda. I guess we could put a star next to whoever becomes the star of the game. Thank you, Kathy Harden, Mr. Perota. Thank you for your expertise, Gigi. Thank you for your expertise, and 9 career grand slams by Orlando Cepeda. I did not know that. We're not going to put this one in the books yet. We're going to wait till after the second game, 12:36. It will be game number 12:36. Looking ahead, just to let you know, in the second game, actually it's on the landing page, it will be Britton, a spot starter for Atlanta, and Rick Wise for the Phillies. It's scheduled for 3 p.m. Eastern. Just looking ahead at the schedule in general on this date, July 31st. With this win, the Braves are now 3 games in first over the Giants. Giants play later on this date against the Dodgers, wrapping up their series. That won't be till the middle of this week. It'll be Singer for the Dodgers and Luke Walker for the amazing Pirates. And as far as the Giants go, the Giants have already played, and the Giants beat Chicago. So they'll finish the day 3 games behind the Braves. This was a fun game to play. Stay strong, everybody. Yeah, now he has 10, right. And I'll catch you all next time.